So if they're struggling, all that stuff they saw with Cassidy, all that stuff, they're going to say, oh, well, I don't, is that what they're going to do?
So basically the prosecution brought 5 total counts, and this is a federal trial, not a state trial. So prison time is worse, basically. And there are 2 counts of sex trafficking, 2 counts of prostitution across state lines, and then a RICO charge. Do everything needed to do in order to prove those charges, regardless of whether you think, like, whatever you think about Diddy, because his attorneys flat out admitted that he committed domestic violence. And honestly, so there are more men than women on this jury, and I don't know how many people of color there are, but I'm gonna tell you that white males struggle to be in an environment where they're asked to have emotions. And if they are told, right, feel bad for this person, because a big part of the trial was Cassie coming in and testifying about.
Yeah.
Because whenever they're asked to be in a realm of emotion, it's very difficult for them, and they're afraid, because they don't know how to navigate it. They're afraid they're being manipulated. So they're afraid that someone's trying to take advantage of their emotions. So they push it away. And that's a really big element of trying to talk to these jurors, because ultimately you can have the best case with the best facts or the worst case with the worst facts. But if you're not able to prove it to the jurors in a way that they can understand it and receive it, it doesn't matter. And so you always have to watch out for whether you've got more. In this jury, I think it's 7 males and 5 females. He just had a trial with 11 white males.
Wow.
And 1 woman, and they didn't have any sympathy for what was going on in the case at all. And I'm saying it's because they struggle in situations where they feel like their emotions are being manipulated. And that's what happened. That's a really big issue in this case here.
So if they're struggling, all that stuff they saw with Cassidy, all that stuff, they're going to say, oh, well, I don't, is that what they're going to do? Yeah, whatever.
So jurors are like teenagers. You know how when teenagers get power for the first time, they go, I'm going to do the opposite of what you think I'm going to do. Right? Like I'm going to defy your expectations.
Right.
And that's what's going to happen here. They're going to say, you think that I'm going to be swayed by emotion.
Right.
But I'm going to show you that I'm not going to be swayed by emotion. And I'm going to show you the opposite, regardless of whether that's what they should or shouldn't do, regardless of what the truth is, what the facts are. Human nature takes over.